Hi there, what I'm going to show today is how to put a respawn for your last kill position in the respawn selection list, the locations, down on the sort of bottom left after you're killed in a multiplayer game. So I'll just start a new scenario. I'll go to Altis. I've got various mods loaded, but this is all mod independent. It's just a simple script. So here I am in Altis. What I'll do is I'll put a character just on the road here, I think. ArmA bearer. And I'll create a respawn point right next to him as well, I think. So respawn, and there you go. So that's my sort of main respawn point. So as I'm sure you know, you can call it respawn west or east or what have you. So this is a blue 4 respawn point, and I'm going to call it, let's say, HQ respawn. Maybe base is more appropriate. Anyway, so it's base respawn point, and anything really, but it's just to make it clear on the map what that one is. So there it is, base respawn point. So if we go to attributes and multiplayer, I'll just turn off AI for the moment, and respawn will be respawn and custom position. So the thing with respawn and position of death will take you, as it says, to the position of death, but what I want is to give the user the option to go to where you were killed, so you can carry on in the flow of the journey you were on, the mission you're on, or you can go back to a respawn point where there may be supplies, etc. So I'm going to go to custom position so I can select, and there is the select respawn position. You need that pressed. I'll give a respawn delay of let's say 5 seconds, so you can just look at the map, etc. And then let's press OK. So if we see this in action, what I'll do is I'll just save this as an MP mission, and I'll call it Altis test respawns. And so I shall now play that in multiplayer. So there's only one respawn point. And there you can see it there, base respawn point, which was called. And indeed, it's offering the selection, but there's just this one location, base respawn point. So I hit respawn, so I'm on the road. I'll just throw a grenade down the road. Let's chase the grenade. Get fragged. And so I'm dead. It'll take me back to the main respawn point, even though I died further down the road. And there you go, the explosion was over there. Right, so how do we make it so I can actually respawn at that location exactly where my body is, or at this location, which is the main sort of base respawn point? It's actually quite a simple process. Let's just quit the server, go back to editor so you can see. So what we're going to do is have a little script that's in a special file. So I'm going to copy across and paste in. I'm using Notepad++, but you can use Notepad, whatever is your favourite text editor. So what you've got to do here is create a marker on the fly, and taking the position of the player, who is now in a dead position, and you set various other parameters. So I delete the last one, which I call respawn west killed. So that's my killed location marker, and of course that just sort of clears down the marker so that it's not going to repeat and have lots of sort of markers all over the map showing where you were killed, or indeed you may actually want that for some reason, all the locations where someone was fragged. But I clear it down so there's only one, and then I create marker, and there's lots of information about all the script commands in the Bohemian script guides. I'll put a link to that actually at the bottom of this YouTube video, because that's where I get all my information from, is purely from that Bohemia script guide, community guides. So first of all, you create a marker, give it the marker name, and it needs a name, and note it's got respawn west at the beginning of it, which means it's an official, that's a sort of reserved keyword going on there, respawn west. So that's going to be a respawn point for blue 4, but then you can put anything after it, and I just call it _killed, but you could call it anything. You could call it _banana if you like. It really doesn't matter, but it's just got to have respawn west at the beginning. And then it takes a second parameter, position, and I get the position from player, where he is. Now you've got to set these other parameters in order to make it work. I found that actually, if you didn't set the color or whatever, then it didn't display. So so you set a color and the type of marker, which is just respawn unknown. That's an internal type. You can find it in the editor. I can show you how you do that. And then the key bit that the user will be interested in is this last killed location. Set marker text. So I'm calling my respawn west marker by this name for the user in that list. They'll be able to select. The respawn, they're alphabetically sorted. So I think I called it base in actually in here base. Yep. So in here I've called it last killed location. So it's definitely going to come sort of after base. Now the key thing you've got to do here is save all this in your mpmissions folder. So where you'll find your mpmissions folder, where you've got to store this, is in your documents ArmA 3 other profiles, then your call sign, your handle, and then mpmissions. And under that you'll see all the ones that you've been making. I've done a few. And there you'll see Altis test respawns. That's what I called it. And it's going to be put under there. You'll see your mission file already there. And this file needs to be called this. onPlayerKilled. I'll just change the all types to star.star. So it allows me to put this .sqf at the end. So it's onPlayerKilled.sqf. So quite literally, onPlayerKilled, when the player's killed, run this script. So that should give you, an idea of other stuff you could do. You could do load previous loadout. You could do all kinds of stuff in here. So I say save. So that's now saved in there. If I go back to my game, I haven't changed anything in editor. I hit multiplayer, select who I'm going to be. There's only one slot, so it's just base respawn point as before, but now you can see last killed location, respawn. Let's go down the road a bit. Follow the grenade, and I'm now dead. And you can see it's now put last killed location where I died. So I can respawn at that explosion point. And there we go, and there is my body. Going further, chopping over the road. Make it. Here we go, this will do it. And sure enough, there it is, off the road. I've deleted the last respawn one, which is on the road before, and I can now, last killed location, respawn, and here I am when the grenade went off. So there we go, hope that's useful. Just quickly to go back into the Eden editor, it was just about the marker type respawn and stuff unknown. If you look at this bit, so set markers type respawn unknown. That is again a keyword, a sort of reserved word. That if you look in here, as you hover, you'll see respawn unknown, and that's how you get the actual internal name for that respawn point. That's how you look it up, and indeed that's how you look up all kinds of stuff. ArmA bearer on blue foils B_soldier_A_F. So that's how you get these names. So, and that's that. Please leave any comments